So here it is. This is the video you've been waiting for a long time, and want to know what you guys think. This is the 2021 Vanleigh Beacon fifth wheel. This is the top of the line unit that they built with every conceivable feature you can imagine. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Full body paint. Check out this new paint scheme that they have on here. Tell me that doesn't look absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful unit. And this is the 42 RDB. This is the elevated rear deck with all that storage underneath it, as well as a huge storage at the back here that has a drawer that actually pulls out, or a large tray. This is absolutely gorgeous. All right, full disclaimer. This unit is not our new fifth wheel. This is a unit that Vanleigh is loaning to us for 6 months to do a long-term evaluation on it. You heard that right. They contacted me after a video on a Beacon that I shot in Elkhart, Indiana during the dealer show a year ago. And they said, you know what, man, people absolutely loved seeing the Beacon. How would you like to spend 6 months in one? How would you like to get acquainted with one and to show my viewers what is great about it, where they could do some improvements, but more importantly, just give you an honest evaluation of this RV. I am under absolutely no obligation to say positive things about this unit. I absolutely love a lot of the stuff they're doing. So, you know, I really can't think of a lot of negative things to say about this unit, but it is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous fifth wheel. And again, all they told me, and I spoke to Lee Tiffin himself, the owner of this company, he specifically said, we just want your feedback. We want you to spend time in it, take it out, use it, and tell us what you think about it. And I have to give a huge thumbs up and a huge shout out to the folks over at Vanleigh for allowing me and my family to spend 6 months with this awesome, awesome Beacon fifth wheel. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, let's talk about some of the things that were spec'd into this unit, because they essentially asked me how I want this thing spec'd out. And of course, you know me, guys, I'm going to try to get everything that's practical on board. First of all, we have the Rotaflex Pin Box on it. Very nice pin box. This specific pin box is cool because it has a rubber bushing right there that it rotates on, and it provides some dampening. That, along with the B&W companion hitch that I have, should make for a pretty smooth towing experience. So definitely happy with the Rotaflex pin box right there. You know, some people might say, are you going to put a goose box on? I'm not going to modify this unit. There are a few small things that they've allowed me to do to it, but for the most part, this is going to stay completely stock as they provided it to me. Stepping back, we have the Cummins Onan 5500 generator. It's an LP, liquid propane generator, that is already pre-installed in this unit. Guys, one quick way to know if there's a generator on a unit without ever having to open up the front is to look for the exhaust pipe coming out the side. But this one already has the Cummins Onan already inside of it. Let's quickly take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this has a gross vehicle weight rating of 18,500 pounds. It has a cargo capacity of 13,100 pounds, rides on 17.5-inch H-rated tires, and it has 8,000 pound axles. So it has 16,000 pounds worth of axle capacity, which means at total gross vehicle weight, you would have roughly about 2,500 pounds worth of weight that the front pin would have to pick up. But on this unit, you're looking probably closer to about 3,500 pounds worth of pin weight that will transfer to the back of your truck. So you really take the 3,500 or whatever it ends up being, let's say it's 3,800 pounds. I actually have a way to check that, so I might do that in a future video. But you would take that off of your gross vehicle weight rating, and that would tell you exactly how much weight is actually resting on the axles and tires. And in the case of this unit, you're probably looking closer to about 14,500 pounds or less actually resting on the 16,000 pounds worth of axle capacity. Up here is our 30-pound propane tank. They give you enough room that if you want to upgrade to a 40-pound propane tank, you can. So there's plenty of room inside of here for that. Taking a quick glance underneath, this rides on a beautiful 10-inch I-beam drop frame. The main beam span going back is 12 inches. So this is how you guys know I like it in terms of frame structure. 10-inch I-beam on a 12-inch main beam. Let's take a look in the front basement storage area. Really thick baggage doors, dual slam latches. Can definitely appreciate that. They have a magnetic latch here to hold the door open. And this is going to be your front pass-through storage area. Absolutely love that they use the thicker sections here for the aluminum bath deck area that's above this. This has the LCI controls here, still wrapped in plastic. This is for your landing gear. You have the dining room chairs that are actually up in here. This unit has not gone through any type of PDI. So typically the unit would come from them, go to a dealership, and the dealership would make it ready. They would get it all prepped up. This unit actually came straight to me, and of course a huge yellow jacket had to land right there on the storage bay right when I got here. Okay, we got rid of our little guest here. But moving over to the wet panel right here, you can see that they use a powder-coated aluminum wet bay panel, this entire area, and it's sealed off. But what's really nice about this is they laser etch the wording out. So you really don't have to worry about stickers or anything like that eventually wearing off. It's just a really beautifully laid out area up front here. Also, what's really nice is up top, it has electronic dump valves. So these valves actually let you empty your gray and black tank electronically without having to pull those levers down beneath that you're so used to whenever you look at your typical fifth wheel. And if for some reason those fail, you can remove this panel right here, and the levers are actually inside of the panel. And to be honest with you guys, the yellow jacket actually flew further inside of the storage compartment. That's why I am not getting near that for a while. Not a big fan of yellow jackets. But you can see you have a water filtration system right here, your city and your winterized water connections right there as well, and then your typical valves to change your water type or your water source, plus an outside shower. And over here, you have an ice maker disconnect, which is really cool. Plus you have a power connection up top here. Okay, stepping a little further back, you can see you have your 45,000 BTU furnace, which is a great size furnace for a coach this size. Beneath it, you have your Truma instant hot water heater, which is really cool. So that's really nice. You have your Valterra valve down here. You have your level up mid landing gear, your side landing gear there. This is going to be the back of your refrigerator access. You do have a 1000 watts pure sine wave inverter for the residential refrigerator that's in here. Down here, you can see you have Westlake 17.5 inch tires. These are H-rated tires. You heard me correct, H-rated tires. Now, I know some people have challenges with lower rated Westlake tires, but these are not the tires that you're thinking of. These are the tires that are actually a step above the G-rated all-steel tires that you sometimes see on fifth wheels. These are excellent tires, and again, H-rated tires. Plus, near and dear to my heart, you have the LCI Road Armor Trail Air Suspension. This is one of my favorite suspension systems, and if you guys know, I did a big review on this suspension system on the old Chaparral that we used to have. Plus, the greasable wet bolts, they're greasable from the other side, which actually makes it a little bit easier to get to the Zerk, and the heavy-duty half-inch thick steel shackle straps. Very nice. And a big one that I know a lot of people are going to love, 8,000-pound axles. So these axles have a gross axle weight rating of 16,000 pounds. Again, guys, you have to absolutely love this full-body paint job. Fantastic job. Just looks beautiful. Okay, so we have one of the rear access hatches open. I don't need to open that one because you'll get a really good idea of how much storage is in here just from this one being open. Again, like the really thick baggage doors, I like the gas struts that they use to prop them open. Check this out. This is a massive, massive storage area. They use a nice material to cover up the flooring. I really like how they finish this little divider off right here. I can see my power cord rail way back there. And this storage area right here, I'll show you when I get to the back of the unit to show you just how much storage there is back there. But this is fantastic. So you don't have a huge amount of storage up front in the basement area, but in the back here, you have a tremendous amount of storage. And as long as you load most of it here, you're really transferring quite a bit of it to the axles as opposed to well behind the axles. So again, as long as you're smart about where you load your things, you should be in pretty good shape. But that is just a huge, huge elevated storage area back here. Coming around back. Okay, check that out. That is absolutely beautiful. Again, Vanleigh Beacon. It's a division of Tiffin. Beautiful, beautiful coach. All frameless windows. This one's wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. There's not one currently installed though. Let's open up this back storage area. Again, all LED lighting too, which is nice. I know I reiterate it often, but this does have the big thick baggage doors here in the back as well. But check this out. This is so cool. This little slide tray right here slides out. So if you have mountain bikes, if you have coolers, if you have a generator. I mean, you have so much flexibility with a tray like this. For me, this is mountain bike central, right? You have plenty of room right here to lay your mountain bikes in here without worrying about your handlebars. You got plenty of length to it, plenty of depth, width. It is absolutely perfect for that. And it keeps them nice and concealed inside of the RV, so you don't have to worry about people seeing what you have on this tray and it potentially becoming a theft target. That is absolutely awesome. And you guys know, every time I show a unit like this, I love to focus in if it has this type of storage, because it is a really, really great application for extra storage. Then looking inside of here, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Something else that's really nice is they utilized one of these kind of collapsing staircases on the back, which is really nice. So you don't have to have the one that just protrudes straight off of the back. This one kind of props in place, very similar to what you typically would see on the side of a toy hauler, but that's really nice. This has that nice full profile roof line to it, so it's a completely straight roof line, which also looks absolutely fantastic. You can see the other side of the storage right here, other side of your running gear down here, and right here is an outside TV. So check this out. So they installed a nice outside TV right here. You can set up a nice chair, nice seating area, so you have great visibility to watching TV. That is a very good seal. Over here you can also see this has the LCI solid step steps with the taller or the deeper top step and the nice grab handle with this grip on it that actually dips down a little further, which is really nice. It's going to be the other side of your front basement storage area. We're going to step inside of this 42 RDB while the slides are in. And then we'll do another video featuring the entire inside, but we're starting to lose a little bit of light out here today. So we're going to wrap this one up with just a quick little glance of what it looks like inside with the slides in. So this is your kitchen, dining room area right here. Over there towards the back of the unit is going to be your living room with the two opposing slides pulled in. Here's your refrigerator. This has the wood paneling on it. So you can't access your entire refrigerator because this cabinet or this countertop kind of protrudes out, but you would be able to open that side. I'm going to try to give you a quick glimpse in the living room area. Anytime you have opposing slides, like you see right here, the pinch point's in the middle. So if you have an island, that becomes essentially your pinch point, and it can be difficult to access anything around it. So that's the key thing you have to keep in mind. This needs to just be screwed in place right here. This one appears to be in pretty good shape, to be honest. Absolutely love the backsplashes here. A nice grab handle here as well. Stepping up, taking a quick look into the bathroom area. Beautiful bathroom, one-piece shower stall. Very interested to see how that's actually going to hold up. So that's going to be a test item. And, you know, just when you put your weight on it, what it feels like. Coming into the bedroom, king-size bed. You have to absolutely love the attention to detail and the woodwork that they put in these units. Absolutely beautiful. Has the nice soft paneling right here, very much like a Class A motorhome, a high-end Class A motorhome. And it is all the way throughout the unit. Plus, I like the more decorative wallboard that they use. Very, very nice unit. Anyways, guys, I'd love to know what you think so far. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful Vanleigh Beacon fifth wheel. This is just such a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for me to spend time in what's considered to be one of the more premium fifth wheels on the market and let you know how I feel about it. Big shout out to the folks at Vanleigh for making this happen. Again, they reached out to me and they said, you know what, how would you love to spend some time in a Beacon? And I said, let's do it. There is absolutely no obligation that I'm under to just give this thing a positive review. So you guys know me, I'm going to be very fair and ethical about my review, but at the same time, though, I'm not going to point out things that just don't make sense to point out, right? If it's something super small, if I see some sawdust somewhere, if it's something so minor, it doesn't make sense, or something that you're going to see industry-wide, I might point it out, but then I'll kind of give you the disclaimer as to, you know, expect this on any RV, even your most expensive. But this right here is absolutely beautiful, and I'll tell you, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen so far. Anyways, guys, now is a great time to subscribe to my channel. I hope to be getting this thing out with the family very, very soon. You might actually see us in some of your local RV parks pretty soon. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. Man, that looks really good with the truck. And I'll talk to you again very soon.